Hello, everyone. Hello. This is going to be another shoot from the hip type video. And I want to talk about, I want to catch up with a few things. Yesterday felt like, and was, a day where I have been able to finally catch up with everything that has happened to me. And just a lot of things came together yesterday. So I just wanted to catch up with those things here. So the very first thing, I think I'm going to title this video, Cash Out on Your Own Madness, so that no one else is able to. You don't want anyone to succeed because they were able to use your genius against you. You want to be the one in control of your own genius. There's just an insidious way that it must be done. And a lot of people are not up for that challenge. But the way that I wanted to go about this was to first tackle a moniker I've been running with for a while, where I talk about a healer who thinks out loud. I'm a healer who thinks out loud. Yeah, well, I think that time is over. I don't heal anything. I don't heal anything. The secret is that everyone is already healed. It's the madness that you must connect together. I'm more of a shadow broker. I mean, I do shadow work. I've mentioned Carl Jung once before. And that's where a lot of my ideas come from. And anyone else who dives deep into the subconscious and just tries to piece together things that just don't seem to make any sense whatsoever. Part of my endeavor was to put together things that seem to make no sense, because people talk to you as if things don't make sense, but they also speak as if you're supposed to be the one that makes sense of things that don't make sense, while they're talking to you as if you don't make sense yourself. So they're invalidating you as you validate yourself. That's not really a fun way to live. It's not a fun way to live at all. I mean, when are you ever a part of society when everyone is telling you that you're not you? Because you're not them. Because that's what we're dealing with. We've been dealing with this in almost half of 2021 at this point. But we have also been running into this in the past years. 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, and the list goes on for as long as numbers go on. I do shadow work. I'm a shadow broker. One of the things that I cover in the vlogs, I talk about concepts. Just, here's one of the things I realize about talking about concepts that I even want to share with you. Guys, your mind is always in the darkness. Your mind is always in the darkness. That's because you can never see it with your own eyes. Your mind is the only thing you're never going to be able to put in front of you. You will never be able to do that. So you're going to feel like you're insane for the rest of your life. You will until you realize that you're never going to be able to see the thing that you want to see, which is your mind. You're never going to be able to see it. But your body is constantly trying to exercise your idea of yourself. That's what makes a lot of people crazy. That's what makes a lot of people lose their minds. And there's no way to claim a stake on your mind other than to just know that when it comes out, that's exactly what it is. One of the ways you know this is when you speak the words that you speak. That's your mind. Your mind is in your mouth. But can you see the words that come out of your mouth? No, you can see them in your mind. Again, you will never be able to see with your own eyes what your mind is doing and how it's working and where it's trying to go and what it's trying to tell you. But you need to listen to yourself. You have to listen to yourself if you want to get anywhere. Not in the world, not in success, not in society. No. Not status, not money. Nope. Sorry. This is a you and you game. And it has everything to do with what comes out your mouth. If you don't trust what you say, have fun. Have fun. Have fun. That there's nothing anyone can do for you. People are going to make fun of you for you trusting yourself. But there's nothing that they can do beyond that point. That is the only defense you really have. Anyway, I'm not trying to be too informative about stuff. I'm really just trying to reveal myself. One of my friends called me a light bringer on Facebook. No. I'm a shadow bringer. A shadow broker. I deal with shadows. You got a shadow for me, I'll purchase them. You have some light, I already have it. I have all I need. It's the shadows that I'm looking to buy. But what is a shadow? What is the shadow? I would say go and search on Google. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I don't want to help people. I don't want to help you. I'm not trying to hurt you, but I don't want to help you. I want you to see something. That's one of the things that I realized yesterday. I've been busy trying to make sound real to people when I talk. And I understand that wasn't helping me connect with people because I've been effectively pretending I was deaf. But people are trying to see real, not hear real. And that means people are playing blind, not deaf. So I'm playing two different games. Or rather, I'm playing a game that isn't what everyone else is trying to play. It's about sight. It's not about sound. But sound is for you. It's the sight that's for other people. It goes back to the reflections from the very last video I just did, that other special vlog. More about the reflection, not the sound. I did think that I wanted to help people though. It's interesting. People sound like they want help. That's one of the things that got me into shadow work anyway. People sound like they want help, but then when you give it, they don't like you. Oh. Okay, well how do you cope with that? That's one of the questions I asked. I didn't want to ask anyone else. Once I realized that one enough, I started thinking, okay, how do I cope with that? I don't want to help people, but I do not preach isolation. That's one of the things that people out in the world, as we come into 2021 and move forward, I've noticed that when it comes to spirituality, I think there are really noisy people that like to talk about how alone you are and how no one cares. I don't know how much of that is true, but I know how much of a lack of motivation it is to believe that you are always alone and to believe that no one cares. Because the question is, What do you do about the people that do care? Even if people don't want to help you or they don't want help, people can still care and not help you. How do you cope with the fact that people care about you, if that's the case? I think from now on, we'll just take thoughts in, break them down, build them up, and we'll play them out. I can't exactly go around telling people I'm a shadow broker, can I? Let's just work with the thoughts that we have. We have work to do. Cash out on your own madness, people. It's one of the best things you could ever do while you're alive. See you soon.